What is up, guys? We are playing a Battle of the Hulks here, playing as the Incredible Hulk, Bruce Banner, taking on She-Hulk on Expert Mode, the new scenario from the Synthezoid Smackdown scenario pack right here. And I want to give a huge shout out to my channel members. I had a members poll asking you guys if you guys want to see me, face She-Hulk, playing as the official Hulk or the homebrewed Hulk here. And channel members, you guys voted for the homebrew version of Hulk. So I'm going to put this title card created by Word Unloaded here called the Incredible Hulk. It's a permanent retcon upgrade here. I put it somewhere on the screen for you guys to see. But basically with this card here, retcon means that the ability on that card is going to be a part of our ability on our identity card. And while in Alter Ego, you get +1 hand size. And while in hero form, each rage counter can be spent as a physical resource. And as a response, after you take any amount of damage, place a rage counter on here, on Hulk, and we can spend that as physical resources. This was in a video from the Bar of Brawl talking about how this was probably a part of the original design here for Hulk whenever Michael Boggs created and designed this hero. So yeah, let's go through our deck breakdown here. We are playing an aggression deck here for Hulk, keeping it super on theme. 3 copies of Dropkick, 3 copies of Clobber. We have 2 counterattacks. We're going to attack She-Hulk a lot here and just swap punches with her. We have Yarm, Martial Prowess, Aggressive Conditioning, Combat Training. We have some thematic allies here: Wolverine, Captain America, Wasp, Spider-Girl, Thor, and Valkyrie. We have the Power of Aggression, Helicarrier, Quinncarrier, and Mansion, and then the 3 basic doubles. And that is our aggression deck breakdown here. Hopefully it's going to go well against She-Hulk. We don't really have much thwarting, but we're going to try to play this as Hulk and just punch a lot on our cousin She-Hulk here. And hopefully her punches don't hurt more than our punches. So let's get our deck shuffled up here. And let's get the scenario set up. So main scheme stage 1A says, for the chosen leader, we have stage 3 and 4 for expert mode for the villain deck. And then chosen leader set, standard set, and 3 to 4 modules. For the modules, we just have the recommended pre-constructed deck here for the villain. So we just have that basic stuff here for She-Hulk. And then for co-op mode, it says here to find the chosen leader side team and reveal it. So we have legal practice right here, 3 per player threat and acceleration. It says that threat cannot be removed from the scheme by heroes or allies. And then that means that we only use like support to remove it, remove threats, or by triggering this alter ego response after you change form, exhaust your identity to remove 3 threat from the scheme. So with the change forms and end in alter ego in order to trigger that alter ego response. So since we're starting off the first turn here in our alter ego, we will not be able to trigger that response there. Let's advance the main scheme, or on turn 1. Until we flip to turn 2, we can. So main scheme stage 1B, 7 per player threat. If there's more than 1 player on your team, this stage gets hinder 2. We're the only player in true slow, so don't have to deal with that. The enemy leader gains steady, so She-Hulk will have steady here, which is a little bit tough for us because we do have drop kicks to try to like stun her. So we'll see how all that goes. All right, and let's shuffle up. Whoops, drop some cards. Shuffle up. Oh man, I'm dropping all the cards here. Okay, let's try to get this shuffling done. Okay, all right. We're done shuffling, and then we're gonna shuffle up the encounter deck here. You guys know that I think that shuffling is underrated or overrated. I mean, I think that because you can shuffle stuff and it would just still like be like all the cards still be in the same order. You know what I mean? Like even if you like separate by shuffle, you can just shuffle it back that way. So like honestly, I mean, yeah, I'm not that big on shuffling, but it could definitely mix some things up. I wish there was like a way to automatically shuffle everything. Okay, so for She-Hulk here, her setup is to find the superhuman strength and attach to her. So she has upgraded +2 attack. And then attach to She-Hulk whenever she attacks, attack gains overkill. Discard this card after that attack. So she's going to have, 5 attack on the first hit with overkill. So we can't really block with the ally. Force response after an alter ego change the hero form. Do 1 damage to the hero. That's going to help us out here with our rage counter. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so for the mulligans here, the way that player setups usually work is that they work after we actually do our mulligans. So with our setup for the upgrade, where you get +1 hand size, that doesn't count in effect until after we do our mulligans. Unfortunately, that's just how the official rulings work. So we're going to draw to just our hands here 5 and then draw our mulligans there. So pretty sad, but that's all right. Oh man, we got a bunch of cards I want to play, like Captain America and Thor. Let's mulligan 3 cards here and then draw 3 more and try to get into like a triple resource. 1, 2. Yeah, we didn't get it. We could. I think we just helicarried to crush your blood. We drew another ally, which is not good. Losing all my allies here. Let's go ahead and, I mean, I think we just flip up. Yeah, so we're just gonna flip up here to hero form. As a force response after an Artigo change the hero form, deal 1 damage to the hero. So we take a damage, draw down 17. And since we took an instance from a damage, we'll also generate a rage counter here. So we can spend this as if it were a physical resource. Now, do I just wanna, if I claw over here, it comes back. Then I could play Helicarrier and then Crushing Blow, or I can hold on to rage counters for a future turn. I think I just hold on to it for a future turn actually. So let's do 3 resources here, so I can play our Helicarrier. The 3 cost support as an action when exhausted to reduce the cost of next card we play by 1. Let's go ahead and do that. So now Crushing Blow is a 0 cost event. You can only spend a physical resource to pay for this card. Well, we're not using any resources at all, so we can use a Helicarrier to pay for this. Here, actually attack, do damage to enemy equal to your attack, which is 3. So we're going to hit She-Hulk here for 3 damage. That'll bring from 20 down to 17. And then we're going to exhaust with our basic attack, swing for another 3 on her, smacking her in the face, hitting another 3 damage, brings us now at 14, and that's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up here. All right, we're going to draw back up to our hands here of 4 in hero form. Force disrupt when your turn ends, discard your hand. We have no cards in hand anyway, so drawing back up here. Hopefully we got double. Ooh, we got a mansion. You guys know I want to play that mansion. All right, it is She-Hulk's turn. She's going to add 2 threats to the main scheme because of the acceleration there. She's going to attack us. We're going to take this hit to the face. She's hitting with a base of 5 and overkill. Here's the boost. Give the active enemy a tough stats card. Oh, that's going to be annoying. So she gets a tough here with the boost effect, but she's only doing 5 damage to us. So we draw from 17 down to 12. Actually, that's still a lot of damage, but we get a rage counter with that at least. And then we discard this after the attack. All right, now we get dealt 1 face down counter card, which is a side scheme. Uh-oh, not the hazard, and I have no threat removal with this deck. Hinder 1+3, so 4 threat. Threat cannot be removed from this scheme while a Thunderbolt minion is in play. Oof, okay, that's not great. So I feel like I just want to flip down here. That's what I'm thinking. So 4 threat on that side scheme. Okay, back over to our turn. Yeah, let's play the mansion. We're going to exhaust the Helicarrier to reduce the cost of the mansion down to 3. We'll use a rage counter to generate a physical resource. This will be 2 more resources there. So we can pay the now 3 cost of Avengers Mansion. We can exhaust the mansion to draw a card. Come on, triple. Oh, we got a Quinn Carrier. Do I just play that too? Go super greedy here. Could play. I really want to play Yarm. Man. Decisions, guys. I do need to like get a move on, but if I get built out here, that could be really good too. But Yarmir helps me out with so much damage. Quinn Carrier and Yarmir will like work well together. I think we play Yarmir and save the Quinn Carrier for next turn. Or do we just go with the Yarmir here? I can't decide what to do. Man, I wish we didn't draw the Yarmir yet. I think we just go Quinn Carrier here. With economy, we should be really set. So let's do Rage Counter generates a resource. 2 more resources for a total of 3, so we play a Quinn Carrier. Play only if your identity has the Avenger trait, which you do have in our hero form. When exhaust the Quinn Carrier to generate a wild resource. Then we're just going to flip down here to Alter Ego. And do we want to trigger this response? I want it to recover. You know what? Let's do the response. So Alter Ego response, we just changed forms. We can exhaust your identity to remove 3 there from the scheme. So we can clear off this side scheme here. And then we're exhausted. All right. And that is going to end our turn. Let's write it back up. No more rage counters, but we got really built out here. So now when we end our turn, we can drop to our hand size of 6 now because it has a +1 from that Incredible Hulk title upgrade. So drop back up to 6. Okay, so we should have a really big turn here coming up. But we'll see. Oof. Okay. All right. It is She-Hulk's turn. She's gonna add only 1 threat to the main now instead of 2. Then she's going to scheme because we're an Alter Ego with a base of 1. Here's the boost. 2. So she schemes for 3. Okay, so the main scheme doesn't pop yet. Goes from 3 up to 6. So I'm glad we did that. So it doesn't pop yet. We got rid of the acceleration, or else it would have popped. Then she's going to deal us 2 encounter cards because it has the icon right there. 1, 2. They're dealt to us. First one. Focus Rage. Okay, attaches She-Hulk. She gains Stalwart after she schemes. Discard this card. If this next card is in advance, I would love that. Ah, no, okay. Each minion activates against the player's engagement. Otherwise, the enemy leader. Oh, she's gonna activate. Otherwise, the enemy leader activates against you. Do not give her a boost. Do not give it a boost for its activation. Oh, that's actually really good. So she's gonna scheme because we're an Arc Ego. That's her activation. She schemes for 2, so she adds 2 threat here on the main. That's going to advance the main scheme because it hits 8. That's more than 7 threat. So we advance this here. After She-Hulk schemes, discard this card. So she loses Focus Rage, loses a Stalwart. We have the drop kick in her hand. And then whenever she advances this main scheme, she no longer has Steady, which is pretty nice. Main scheme stage 2A, nothing there. 2B, if the enemy leader is attacking, it gets +1 attack. And if the attack is undefended, she gets +2 attack. If this stage is complete, we lose the game, though. So we can't let that hit 9. So I'm probably not flipping down again. And then that's it. Okay, it's back over to our turn here. All right, I need to draw into resources, guys. Let's mention draw a card. Let's use experimental research. Action, draw a card, and choosing this card from your hand. So we'll draw a card here. We're still not getting it. Okay, let's toss, I think we toss Martial Props. We have enough resources here where we don't need that. We have all physicals in our hands, so we discard this. Okay, I think I heal here. Yeah, let's exhaust heal by 4. Bring us from 12 back up to 16. We're going to flip up to hero form. Her force response would deal with damage to us, so we drop down to 15. Okay, then we also get a rage counter with that, because we took damage from an attack. Or we took any amount of instance of damage, I mean. I almost feel like I have to suborbital leap here is the problem. So if I suborbital leap here, okay, let's Crushing Blow first. We're going to exhaust Helicarrier to reduce Crushing Blow down 0. So we can play it. Here, actually attack, do damage to enemy equal to your attack. So we just do 3 damage. That knocks off her tough. And then you can only spend physicals. We didn't spend any Mentos or energies. So we technically only spend physicals because we just reduced it down to 1. So we're able to play that for 0 cost. Okay, got the Crushing Blow out. Now we want to drop kick here. So I think I do 3 here. Drop kick. Oh, that's suborbitally. I won't be able to counterattack. I really want to play counterattack. We need a triple resource, guys. What's going on with that? We're going to exhaust Queen Care, generate a physical resource. This would be 2 more physicals for total 3 to play drop kick. So here, actually attack, deal 4 damage to enemy. We're going to hit She-Hulk here for 4. That'll bring her 14 down to 10. Then it says, if you pair this card using only physicals, which we did, stun that enemy, and she no longer has steady or stalwart, so she's fully stunned, and draw a card. Triple. Oh, we got double. Double does not work for a suborbital leap, though, because I need physicals to take off all that threat from there. Dang it. If I do this, I could play the counterattack, but like 3 threat does nothing for us. I almost just want to play the aggressive conditioning to get some extra life. Take the hazard. Oh boy, I think we just do it that way. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna use 3 resources here. I really want to clear that out. I have to use the counterattack, and then I'll have to discard the Genius because of the forced interrupt there. Oh man, we're just 1 thwart short. I think we go aggressive conditioning. We're gonna go all in, guys. 3 resources here, so I can play aggressive conditioning. 3 cost upgrade, you get +3 hit points, and your hero gets +1 attack. So now we go up to 18 life, and our max is 21, and now we have 4 attack here. Then we can use our rage counter, generate a physical resource, so I can play counterattack, 1 cost upgrade maximum per player. After taking damage from enemy attack, we can discard this card and do equal amount of damage to the enemy. So next time she smacks us, we can smack her back. Alright, that's gonna end her turn. Let's ready back up. No cards in hand, draw back up to 4, no rage counters though, so that hazard icon got me worried. Okay, She-Hulk's turn, she's gonna add 1 threat to the main. She's gonna attack us, but she's stunned, so nothing happens. Then she's gonna deal us 2 encounter cards because of hazard. Oh boy. Okay, first one is an advance. She's gonna scheme with a base of 1. Here's a boost. 2, so she schemes for 3, then goes up to 4. Yikes, if she gets another advance, we could just lose. Then we get dealt, or then we review the other encounter card, which is a side team with a crisis. Ah, crap. Enter 1+3, so 4 threat. When defeated, each player discards the top 8 cards of their deck. Alright, guys, we just gotta go all in. Hope we don't get an advance, and hope that we don't lose by the time that we get the advance or whatever. Okay, so back over to our turn here. Let's mansion, draw a card. Okay, I have no attacks this turn. Let's see. This can play Spider Girl. I need energies, though, for Wasp. This can only generate 1 energy for Wasp. And then we play Spider Girl. Oh man, I can't really do anything here. I almost want to move an object for some extra life so I can take more hits from her. Um, let's see. I can get Wasp. We for sure have to play Wasp here, I think. Okay, let's go ahead and just swing for 3 on She-Hulk. That'll bring from 10 down to 7. We always attack. Well, no, we're doing 4 damage. Brings from 10 down to 6 because we have +1 attack from the aggressive conditioning. Okay. If she doesn't do 6 damage to us, I can't kill with the counterattack, so I think we for sure need to... wait. If the attack's unfinished, she gets +2. So we know she's hitting for at least 5 damage. So if I get the immovable object, we're going to retaliate. And then that'll be able to get the kill. Okay, so let's do Helicarrier to reduce the cost of a movable object down to 2. Then we're going to use 1, 2 resources here. Oh, wait. If I play this, I could play that. Oh, I'm short 1 resource. Okay, so this is still 2 costs with the Helicarrier. I'm going to use... yeah, just 1, 2 resources here so I can play the move object, which is reduced down by the Helicarrier. So you get +4 hit points and we gain retaliate 1. So now we get another extra life, going up to 22 life, and we have retaliate 1 now. So we want to flip her during the villain phase, I think. So I can hopefully draw into a triple and Hulk smash and finish her next turn. Hopefully. All right. And then we're going to play Wasp here. We're going to use the energy and declare this water to be energy. Double the number of resources when paying for aggression card. Wasp only generates, we can only overpay for her. So we're not going to be able to use a power of aggression for doubles here. That's the official ruling with this. So that's 1, 2 energy resource to pay for Wasp here. So as interrupt whenever she enters play, Wasp plays a pim counter on her to a max of 3 for each energy resource you overpay for her. We only use 2. So she gets 2 pim counters, and her hit points are equal to the pim counts on her. So she has 2 hit points here. We don't even attack with her because we're going to counterattack on She-Hulk anyways, and then flip her with the retaliate for sure, even if she gets a boost of 0. So there is no point for us to activate with Wasp. Yeah, let's just end our turn. We're going to ready back up. And we're going to draw back up to our hands here 4, and hopefully we can get close to the kill. Got some damaging cards here, guys. Oh, here's the triple that I wanted. So we drop kick, we can clobber, we get her ready. All right, come on, She-Hulk. Hit me a lot, okay? All right, we have 22 life. All right, She-Hulk's turn. She's going to add 1 to the main. Please do not get an advance. So this goes up to 5 threat. We cannot remove threat from there because of the crisis anyways. She's going to attack us. We're going to take this hit to the face. She-Hulk's hitting with a base of 3. The attack's undefended, so she gets +2. She's hitting with a base of 5. Here is her boost. The boost is 0. Boost effect is this card upgrade control. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. I need the retaliate, and I want to counterattack to flip her right now. So I feel like we have to toss aggressive conditioning, because if I flip her... oh no, it says discard the highest cost card you control. No, the boost effect, sorry, I'm reading on. The boost is discard upgrade control. So these are the only upgrades that we have. We're going to pick aggressive conditioning here. So I lose +3 hit points, and I lose that +1 attack. So we drop down 19. The thing is, if I don't flip her during the villain phase, then I won't be able to do damage next turn, because her effect whenever she gets flipped is you can't do damage for that phase. So with this card's upgrade that we control, we drop down to 19 life. That's a boost effect. That's done. That's a terrible boost effect. All right, then she does 5 damage on Hulk. So we take the 5 damage, drop from 19 down to 14. Okay, a couple things will happen. So she does 5 damage. We get a rage counter here. We're going to retaliate with the immovable object. So we hit She-Hulk back for 1, drops down to 5. Then we're going to counterattack here. So here, I should attack after you take damage from enemy attack. We just took 5 damage. We discard counterattack and deal equal amount of damage to enemies. So we hit She-Hulk back here for 5. She's punching us. We're punching her back here. So it brings her down to 0 life. Okay. That is going to flip her over to her 4th and final stage, where she has steady now. When review, deal each player in a counter card. Shield cannot take damage for the remainder of this phase, and stand force response as before. So she has 24 life. Oh, we gotta gun her down. The threat's getting out of control. 24 life. If she beats us, we lose. If we can get her down before she schemes out, then we can win. Okay. So that is it with the activation phase. Now she's going to deal us 2 encounter cards because that nasty hazard icon still being in play. So we got a total of 3 encounter cards here. Please no advance. Okay, so we're done dealing cards. Let's review all of them. First one is Atlas, one of you stun your leader. Oh no, otherwise you are stunned. So he doesn't have guard, but Hulk is now stunned. I get exhaustion, it's gonna be even worse here. So we're stunned here. Next encounter card is Rapid Response. Discard cards from the counter deck until a minion is discarded. If you're an Alter Ego, we place threat on the main, but if you're in hero form, do damage to hero equal to minion's attack. Okay, that's not bad. We want to take damage here to get the rage counters. So discard until we get any minion. So we're just gonna mill here. Okay, we got a minion. Shield Operator has 2 attack. In hero form, do damage to your hero equal to minion's attack, so we take 2 damage here. So minion is gone. We take 2 damage, generate a rage counter. I don't know, we can do 24 damage though, guys. Alright. That resolves that. Last encounter card is another minion. We're going to view this card, top 3 cards of your deck. Place 1 threat on the main screen for each different card type discarded. Oh, we're going to lose a triple, I feel like. Oh, I need that counterattack. Dang it. Okay, we have event and upgrade. So 2 card types. We place 2 threat on the main screen so we don't lose yet. Goes up to 7 because of hazard or the crisis. So we can't remove threat anyways. So if this went to 8, if we don't win this turn, we lose. But we have another chance here. Minions do not have guards, so we're going to ignore them here. All right, guys. We're stunned, though. All right, back to our turn. Don't want to deck out. 4 cards here. I can't draw from the mansion and drop kick. So maybe we don't. Oh, that's tough. That's a tough one. Okay. I think we drop kick first and we potentially don't mansion. Yeah, because we have this card hand anyways. Okay, let's go ahead and first we're just going to attack. That's going to remove this stun. Oh, wait. Do I? Because if I draw Hulk Smash, I have 1 more Hulk Smash left in the deck. Right? Yeah, if I draw the Hulk Smash, do we just go ham and try to draw it? Let's draw it. We're going to mansion, draw a card. Oh, we got the Hulk Smash. Okay. Do I have the kill with Hulk Smash? If I play Hulk Smash, we do 13 damage. Wasp gets us to 16. This gets us to 20. I think I'm going to be short either way, though. Oh, man. Okay. How many cards left in the deck? I have 5 cards left in the deck. If I want to try draw them, or do I want to try go for the kill here? Oh man, it's a tough one. I don't know what to do. All right, let's do. I think Unstoppable Force is good here. So we're going to just attack. Let's get rid of the stun. Okay, we're going to use both the rage counters here. So 2 physical resources so I can play Unstoppable Force. Here, Action Ready Hulk. If you use only physicals, which we did, we can draw a card. Oh, we're getting a lot of resources though, which is pretty nice. All right, we have to play the Hulk Smash. So we're going to do. It's too late for Clobber. Dang it. Should I Clobber? No, I don't know if the Clobber. Oh, wait. Sorry, guys. I think I need to maneuver that differently. Is there any way for me to 13, 17, 23? We'll draw that. All right, sorry, guys. I messed that up. Okay. I can't play. But I drew the card. I can't take it back. I drew the card. Okay. We retire I won. Okay, that might be enough. Okay. Yeah, I need to play Clobber first, but I messed up because I played Unstoppable Force, which drew me a card, so I take that back. I think that's cheating, so we're not going to do that. Okay, so we're going to swing here for 3 on She-Hulk because the minions have guard. So we're actually, no. Let's not do that yet. We're going to actually just do a triple resource here so I can play a drop kick. Here, action attack, do 4 damage to enemy. We use only physical so we can stun enemy and draw a card. So we're going to stun She-Hulk, and then we can draw a card because we use only physicals. So, yeah, and then we do 4 damage here with the drop kick. So we're hitting She-Hulk for 4, brings it down to 20. Okay, next we're going to swing for 3 with Hulk. And then we're going to use 3 resources right here so I can play a Hulk Smash. Here, interrupt. When you make a basic attack, you get plus 10 for attack. And then we use only physicals, but we don't need Orc anyways because we're not attacking the minions. So 3 plus 10. We're swinging here for 13 damage on She-Hulk. That brings her from 20 down to 7. Yeah, 13 damage. Brings her down to 7 there. Okay. Then we're going to exhaust Helicarrier to reduce the cost. So next shot we play by 1. So Clobber is 1 cost. This is a physical resource here to play Clobber. Do 3 damage to enemy. We're going to hit She-Hulk for 3, clobbering her down. Brings her down to 4 life. Then Wasp is going to exhaust and swing for 3. That brings She-Hulk down to 1 life there because she can't take damage this phase. She just can't take damage during the villain phase there. Wasp takes the consort damage. We end our turn. We're going to ready back up. And then we're going to draw back up to her hands here 4. So she's down to 1 life. We draw cards. We deck out. Get dealt face down counter. We've got Thunderclap. We're shuffle up our discard pile back into the deck. It doesn't matter though, because there's no interrupts I play from the villain phase with this deck anyway. So we're just going to shuffle up here. Tries to not drop the cards when I shuffle. All right, and then draw 1 more card, back up to 4. Okay, and then it's going to be She-Hulk's turn here. She's going to add 1 threat to the main, no acceleration. So this goes up to 8 out of 9. If it's 9, we lose. She's going to attack us here. We're going to just take this hit to the... Actually, we're going to defend it. We're going to block the attack in case she somehow hits over 12. So she gets +1 for attack because we're defending it. She's in with 3 + 1, which is 4. She's not stunned because she's steady. Here's her boost card. 2. So she's going to do 6 damage on us. We defend for 3, so we take 3. Drop down to 9. We get a rage counter. And then we have freaking retaliate 1 here with the movable object. So we're going to hit her back for 1. And that will bring her down to 0, guys. Holy cow, we got it there. I can't believe we got it there. That was a crazy, crazy tight game. The retaliate there got it for us with the movable object. I should have played my last turn better and play that clobber first because I can play it return to my hand if it's the first card I played that round. But I don't know if I had enough resource anyways to play it twice. Probably not. So I think it would have been fine there. We're short 1 damage to get the kill during the player phase, but we got during the villain phase thanks to the immovable object here. This was also clutch to flip She-Hulk from stage 3 to 4 as well. Super duper clutch game. Just for funsies. Okay, so we got the kill here. We won the scenario. Let's just see what would have happened if She-Hulk would have finished out her villain phase here. I think we would have lost. So we defend the attack. So we drop down to 9 life. And then let's say like she still has extra life to deliver, right? Both the minions hit us. So 2 + 1. We take 3 damage. Drop down to 6. We get 2 more rage counters though if they do hit us. But I don't know if I'll get a player phase. Then she's going to deal us 2 encounter cards with the hazard icon. So we have a total of 3 encounter cards to go here. First one would have been this guy. Yeah, one review placed 2 threat on the main scheme. That would have immediately lost the game for us. So we would have just lost with that. What other encounter cards do we have? Another minion here, do 2 damage to your leader, otherwise 2 damage to character you control. So like maybe we would have done damage to Hulk or Wasp. And then we got a side scheme here. First minion reviewed each round gains Surge. Yeah, so I mean these would have been fine, but the shoot operator would have killed us by adding threat. So yeah, that was pretty crazy, guys. Can't believe we're able to get the kill there on the cousin She-Hulk playing as Hulk. I am loving the rage counter mechanics, guys. This felt super thematic, very fun to Hulk. I hope you guys all like this gameplay and this video, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.